So I didn't really want to make this video because I don't like ranting about things. This isn't going to be a rant per se, but it's going to be me highlighting something that I'm not very happy about. And if you respect me, if you support Eurovision, whatever, you will do what I suggest. The main title for this is that kind of the BBC has ruined Eurovision for Britain or for the UK. There are going to be 3 stages of this video. If you want a quick video, you can stop at 1 minute. If you want a long video that explains things, 4 minutes. If you want it extra long, then 5, whatever. I will tell you when to click off. All right, you just stay with me for a minute. To give you the lowdown, Eurovision was going to be running ahead, but it's not. It was going to be on the 16th of May, but obviously due to coronavirus, it's not going to happen. But Eurovision, the company behind it, EBU, have made the show that brings together the 41 countries that were going to participate, and they're going to make a show called Europe Shine a Light, which is, by the way, a UK song title, which is crazy, I know. It's cool. Eurovision actually likes us. It's amazing. The stigma of the UK is that Eurovision doesn't like us, but they do like us. They do. The 2020 show is going to include our title. How amazing is that? They're going to be running that show, which is going to show all the 41 participants from this year that were going to happen. It's going to have them sing their songs, perform them in different ways. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. It's going to be exciting. If you want to click off now, then remember on the 16th of May to watch Europe Shine a Light. That is my video. You can leave if you didn't want a long video. Now, if you want a little bit of an extra detail into why that BBC has ruined Eurovision, allow me to explain. The BBC have made a show called Eurovision Come Together, which is going to essentially be 8 songs, people going to send in videos of themselves doing the songs, and that show is going to happen on the 16th of May. Also, the sad thing is that this show is going to be BBC's replacement for the official Eurovision EBU show. Do you know how much it hurts to be a UK Eurovision fan sometimes? So I'm going to break it down for you just so some people can click off and some people can keep watching. I'm going to split you guys up, and me as well, into 3 categories. So we have Eurovision fan, person who likes Eurovision, and person who doesn't like Eurovision or doesn't know what it is. So you're going to fall into one of these 3 categories. You can make your decision now, but I will explain what category you're in based off what you do. Let's start with if you don't like Eurovision. You essentially have never heard of Eurovision before, which is fine. You don't like Eurovision because it's a political mess and there's only countries and friends of countries and I don't like celebrating music. Or you just don't watch it. It comes on a telly, much like EastEnders. I don't watch EastEnders, you don't watch Eurovision. If you're a Eurovision fan, now this is where some of you are going to be like, oh, okay, I'm not a Eurovision fan, I only like Eurovision. Okay, you're a Eurovision fan if you watch all the build-up. So you've watched it since December, you watched Albania's in December, you've seen Czech Republic's in January, you've seen us in February or March, whenever we released ours. You've seen Sweden's Melodifestivalen in March. You've seen the semi-finals in May, as well as the final in May, and then you probably watch the after parties as well. If you do that, you're a Eurovision fan. Congratulations. The rest of you, those of you who watch Eurovision, when it comes on, I watch it with my family. I do sweepstakes. I follow Eurovision pages. That isn't a Eurovision fan as such. You are just someone who likes Eurovision, which is great. I'm glad you like Eurovision. So if you're in one of these 3 categories, I'm going to explain what you need to do on the 16th of May. If you don't like Eurovision, watch Come Together, because it's going to poke so much fun at Eurovision. It's going to laugh at the stupid things that Eurovision does. And actually, it's a cool time to come together and laugh about it, because that's cool. If you're someone who doesn't know about Eurovision, talk to me. So yeah, you guys can click off now. Eurovision fans, you already know what to do. I don't need to explain this to you. If you're someone who likes Eurovision though, and this is probably going to be the majority of you who have stayed on to listen to this, you can watch this. I'm not saying you can't watch it. This is perfectly fine. It's a good, fun video, but please, 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 I implore you to watch Europe Shine a Light, the official Eurovision show that's going to be happening on YouTube. You can watch it after or before or whenever. Please watch that, because it's vital you do. Okay, you can leave now if you want, but now I'm going to explain in even deeper detail why. Take a deep breath. Slow it down. There are many things that sadden me about this as a Eurovision fan, because the BBC has essentially said that they don't care about Eurovision because they don't want to show the official Eurovision program that the EBU have made and all the other countries have made, that all other 40 however many countries that there are going to watch. We can't. As if we didn't have the internet, we couldn't watch it. The BBC has essentially said, we don't want you to see it. We're going to show you instead this show that points fun at it for an hour or whatever. As a Eurovision fan, that hurts because I want people to understand why it's such a catalyst for peace. It's such a catalyst for coming together, for expressing who you are, accepting people, accepting other countries, understanding other countries, understanding their music, all through this form that I love, which is music, sound, beautiful. It's not going to do that. Instead, it's going to celebrate the UK, which is fine, but the point of Eurovision is to celebrate Europe and Eurovision, every country in Eurovision, I should say. Instead, we're going to be celebrating the people of the UK for knowing songs. That's literally all this is. If you don't know Eurovision songs, you can't enjoy this. If you don't, unless you know the big ones, you don't see the funny side of this. If they had put on Europe Shine a Light, then people would understand what other countries are feeling right now, what other countries are thinking, what other countries are showcasing that they're proud of. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We've got this pile of dog, whatever. And to add to that, there are 41 countries, 41 artists, and 41 sets of producers and 41 songs that you're not going to hear as a normal Eurovision person, person who watches this show. You're not going to know that exists. They're essentially all of the hard work that they put in for weeks and months to make their country proud are not going to be known. That includes our country. That includes James Newman. That includes, John Newman, his brother was going to do for the UK. He wrote a song. He did it with David Hoff, or I think that's his name, something Hoff. Wim Hof, that's his name. They went and filmed in the Netherlands. They did a postcard in the Netherlands. They did so many different amazing things for this song. And the BBC aren't going to show it once. Not single, they're going to show it zilch. And that's what irritates me. Poor James Newman. You're not going to hear it. If you just watch this, you're not going to hear it. If you just an average person who doesn't have a friend like me, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what Germany's song is. Oh, did you hear Germany's song? Oh, did you hear France's song? Did you hear Greece's this year? Oh, Switzerland's my favourite for this year. Austria. This. You don't know these songs. You're never going to know them unless you go and listen to this Europe Shine a Light, or you are too close of a friend with me. And that's kind of my rant over. I know it doesn't sound like a massive thing, and you probably don't really worry about it. I mean, the reason you got this far in the video is because you obviously care a little bit about Eurovision, you care a little bit about me, so thank you. You might warrant this as not really worth the aggravation. But it saddens me that they don't see Europe Shine a Light, the one that has a UK title that brings Europe together. They don't see that as important compared to Come Together, their BBC show. If you got to the end of this video, thank you for watching the whole of it. Simple advice is you can watch this if you want, but if you really care about what you're listening to right now, please watch Europe Shine a Light, which is going to show the 41 countries that would have performed this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a bit of a weird one. I'm not normally used to sitting down and just talking. I'm normally liking to play a game or do music. So this is very, very weird for me, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope I articulated well, and I'll see you again sometime near the end or near the middle of May when the official Eurovision will be going ahead. Stay safe, stay at home, stay healthy. Check out my YouTube channel. See you later. Bye.